This is Will. Will swears.
Yeah.
So do his kids. And so does their mum. So for some strange reason, I thought it'd be a good idea to discuss with Will how we stop kids from swearing.
Oh, for sake.
Aside from the witty banter that followed, we also discussed some swearing facts.
Oh, brilliant.
And, believe it or not, why swearing is good for you.
Well, yeah.
So, I hope you enjoy the episode.
Dear Conundrum Council, my kid came back from kindergarten the other day with a fresh new vocabulary of profanities. He is only 3 and starts muttering the F word under his breath or just practicing bad phrases. Given that he is much like me and a little rebellious, how do we stop the behaviour without making it appealing for him to be naughty?
Growing up, you knew swearing was a bad thing.
You naughty boy.
I'm not a naughty boy!
Because you'd never heard it on the radio.
No.
It was only on the television, like after the watershed, 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Suddenly, and that was weird, wasn't it? So, like, whenever there was like a late night Hollyoaks or something, and all these characters that were like squeaky clean,
Yeah.
just suddenly had the foulest mouth. It was on after 9 o'clock. I was like, whoa, I'm not sure about this, Tony. This is not.
You need to tell me where you got that clip from.
You need to tell me what happened.
Where did you get it from?
So do you think it is something that should be taught? How and when to use swear words?
Well, not not necessarily that bit, but I think just the respect and understanding of different opinions than your own and different viewpoints than your own is really important, and I think language is a component of that.
Yeah.
So
actually, it's good for us.
Well,
yeah,
it's good for us.
Yeah. Scientifically proven to be good for us.
Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that. Why is it good for me?
Because
this is great news, by the way. Great news for me.
If you, it releases chemical in your brain, which helps you focus. So if you're Yeah, have you ever been in a situation where you've lost your keys, and you're walking around trying to find them everywhere, and you say, "Oh, for sake!"
I mean, that's my go-to phrase for pretty much everything. So yes,
and then you
definitely
find
said that. Yeah, I never realised that those two things were linked.
Yeah, they are.
Why is that?
Why?
Yeah. Like what?
Scientists reckon that it's because if we can have something we can resort to which isn't violence, then it's a better survival technique.
Okay.
So yeah,
so it's like getting aggressions out and triggering that sort of focus state.
Yeah, rather than getting into a fight and then getting injured.
Getting into a fight with the keys that I've lost.
Yeah. Anyway, scientists think that this relief is one reason why we evolved to curse in the first place, because it's a way for us to express strong emotion like anger and frustration without having to throw a punch or act out.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
but I'm just now thinking about little toddlers, because like when toddlers get really angry and stressed because they have no words to express themselves.
Yeah,
it all comes out in like screaming and like tantrums and madness.
Yeah.
And I guess like at some point you have to figure out a way to not do that every time you're frustrated, and swearing's quite a good alternative. I mean, it's less like violent for a start.
Yeah.
but I guess it is a release. Like Sure.
But in that sense, like it almost should be taught to kids because it is part of language and it is part of culture as well. So, there isn't anything else really where you wouldn't teach a kid it and then expect it to know how to use it.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think certainly in the sort of classes that Nai's in now, sort of 4th, 5th grade. They are talking about that. They do talk about what's appropriate language, what's not appropriate language.
Okay.
Like, it is part of that conversation.
Yeah, that's good. So, like, if Storm or Naya come home and they say something bad, do you tell them off for it, or do you tell them how to use it, or what?
I mean, no, I regularly tell them like, no, that's not. No, that's not okay. Like, and they swear quite a lot.
Wonder where they get that from.
I don't know. Their mother mostly.
Edit that bit out.
They don't swear in Danish.
Okay.
So she doesn't swear in Danish.
Yeah. Oh, we can now.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. So again, they picked up. They pick up words from everywhere. Anyone that thinks their kids aren't going to pick up words, forget it. Like it's going to happen. Everyone, you go to Burnhill, and everyone's got older brothers and sisters, and they're taught words. I remember the day Naya came home singing Cardi B's WAP. I was like, no, this is, and she'd learned the dance routine as well. I was like, oh, no, we need to.
I don't know that one, but I guess it's bad.
Very bad.
All right.
You should Google it.
No. Get away from my son's ears.
yeah, definitely. It's wholly inappropriate. She was always going to find out about it. It was, it was a cultural phenomenon at the time. There's no way she was going to avoid it.
Yeah.
So then you just have to have a conversation about it. Okay, well, all right, you know what this is about, and this is really what you're singing now, and try and not in that specific case understand the details, because the details are pretty sexual.
Yeah.
But at least understand that it's not appropriate for her to be, singing that or saying those words. You got some fun facts?
I have got some fun facts. Yes.
Okay.
At the back. One study found that people who held this is interesting.
Right.
One study found that people who held their hand in icy water whilst cursing lasted 50% longer than people who used neutral words like wood and flat.
Okay. Does that work for sex as well?
I don't know. It's not painful, is it?
I don't know.
You want to see the doctor if it is?
But no, I believe that, because I do. But when you're like, and I'm not. It's not when I put my hand in icy water, because I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to do that. But when you're like, if you're training or like working out or something,
Yeah.
and like you just need to get that last lift in.
Yeah. Because swear word can help.
Yeah, but like also like you just make noises like grunting and stuff. Like just because it helps. I don't know. It just helps you physically just do that little bit more.
Yeah, that's the sex thing again, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Just the grunting to do a little bit more.
The final close.
Yeah, exactly.
My other stats. Oh, I've got a good one for you.
Okay.
Ofcom.
Oh, right.
Ofcom. The list of mild, medium, and strong swear words.
Oh, brilliant.
Could do like a quiz, couldn't
Are
we?
these all going to get beeped out as well?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Well, we can. I can just pick out the best ones, or you can guess a word and where you think it is. Well, I'll give you one, and you can guess where it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Munter.
Is that a swear word?
Yeah.
I mean, it's offensive.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, mild.
Yeah. Medium. It's above. That's above mild.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's a good one. Beef curtains.
Shut up. That must be strong.
Yeah. Here's one I was surprised at.
Yeah.
Fanny.
What?
Fanny.
Yeah. I mean, I know the word, but that's a name. B.
And a washing powder.
What? Okay. But is that a swear word?
Yeah, it's a strong swear word.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Not in the US.
And then the one after that is flaps.
These must be context dependent.
Flaps.
Because
if you read them together, fanny flaps, that's pretty...
I mean, is this like beef curtains? Is it some of that? No.
They're two separate swear words.
Okay.
We've completely forgotten to actually mention how we stop kids from swearing and just talked about swearing facts.
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can.
Oh, I mean, you can. You can. Yes, you can stop.
I think it's education for me is the answer. Like, I've spoken to a few people about this, and it seems like you say, it's pointless trying to stop them from swearing, but it's about teaching them when you might want to swear and why you don't want to swear, where it's appropriate to use it.
And they need to, you can help them understand that in the vast majority of situations they're going to find themselves in, it's not appropriate to swear, and, and you know, it shouldn't be part of their vocabulary. But they're kids, and they're going to try and find boundaries, and they're
they're learning.
Like, you shouldn't make it fun. I think that's, you know, when they're really small, you shouldn't make it funny.
No,
I think that's always a bit of a challenge, because when they're really small and they say something really obscene,
yeah, it's pretty funny.
it's really hard not to laugh.
Would you like to learn where the F word comes from?
Yeah.
Germany, maybe Sweden, and a bit of a Dutch.
That's not the most concrete answer I've had to any question.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to know where it came from? Maybe these 3 places.
Well, like, it said Germany. It said Germany.
Right. It's the internet.
The
internet said Germany, right?
Yeah.
Very good. I think that sums up our discussion on swearing. So if you would like to discuss further, please do so in the comments below the video. If you would like to read any of the articles that we have discussed, then feel free to check out the description below the video for cited links. And if you would like to discuss this more with other dads or other people that have experienced similar issues, then I've listed some Facebook groups and Reddit groups in the description below as well. Other than that, I think we're pretty much done here, so thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you would like to subscribe, please do so. And hopefully we shall see each other again next time. Goodbye.